I'm a huge Sonic fan. I played a lot of the games, watched some of the shows, and loved a lot of them. And even suffered through some of them. But even if some of the games aren't exactly amazing, I still love this franchise, and I was very excited for this movie because the trailers made it look very promising. Now, before I say anything about this movie, I should probably mention that I didn't think the first one was that great. I liked it just fine, but it didn't feel like much of a Sonic movie to me. Eggman was fun, Jim Carrey was a great choice for the character, and Sonic really acted like he does in the games. The redesign was also really good. I'm really glad they went through the effort to change it and not just release it with the nightmare-fueled drug addict that was the first Sonic design. The movie definitely would have failed had they kept it like that. But as a whole, I didn't find the first one that funny at all, and it wasn't anything spectacular, but it was okay. With that said, I really enjoyed the sequel for a couple reasons. They really went all in with the Sonic stuff in this one. We have a bunch of references to the games, and while some could argue maybe there's too much, I couldn't help but love the feeling of serotonin coursing through my veins when I got them. We also have this movie changing up the lore a bit, and the inclusion of Tails and Knuckles, who are accurate to their game counterparts. I especially love Knuckles in this movie. Idris Elba is doing a really good job making Knuckles cool again, because he's kind of been treated like a big dumb joke for a while now. He also has one of the only jokes that actually made me laugh near the beginning. That's what I like about him. He's serious but can still be funny at times. We also have Tails in this movie, who has his voice actress from the games, which is very much appreciated. Like Knuckles, he is also very similar to his game counterpart, and I like his relationship with Sonic. But overall, I didn't like Tails as much as Knuckles, but he served his role well. Jim Carrey is great as Eggman like last time. Eggman's more crazy in this movie, and as such, Carrey's performance has been amped up like 50%, and I love it to say the least. Agent Stone was also very interesting. He was pretty entertaining. I also didn't mind the human characters that much in this movie. It's not strange to have human characters in Sonic because a lot of the games and the anime have them too. As long as it's not annoying, I think it's fine to have them. There are scenes where it's just the humans, like the wedding, and yeah, I'd say it does go on a bit too long honestly. But Sonic's relationship with Tom and Maddie is very wholesome. I enjoyed watching them interact. I did have to look up those names though. As for some stuff I didn't particularly like in this movie, some of the issues could have easily been solved by Sonic, well, going fast. He's shown in the last movie to be so fast time stops around him, so why didn't he just do that in this movie on like several occasions? I also would have preferred some more Sonic music in this movie, and like with the first movie, I didn't find this movie that funny. I only really laughed a few times, but despite these things, I still really enjoyed this movie and think you would too, especially if you're a Sonic fan or have kids. It's a really fun watch. And that post-credit scene